The government has launched a full-scale review of the Immigration Department. This announced in the House of Assembly this morning. The move is intended to accomplish several objectives, including catapulting Bahamians to positions of employment that were once held by foreigners. Carla Palmer has more.
Minister of Immigration and Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, announced the aggressive move the government intends to take within the Department of Immigration to a problem he describes as vexing for our country.
The Cabinet has asked that we work in conjunction with the Department of Labor and the National Training Program so that within a year we will be able to stop issuing work permits for maids, housekeepers, and laborers. The department now consults all the professional bodies before a work permit is issued.
While there is a perceived view that foreign nationals are only hired to do jobs Bahamians are unwilling or incapable of doing, Minister Mitchell believes that in many cases, employers are taking advantage of the perception.
Recently, we granted a work permit to a law firm to manage their business. They pleaded the case that this was a specialized skill not available in the country. The Bar Association opposed it. The lawyers in their own firm opposed it. It is unlikely that in these circumstances it will be granted again. One of the newspapers continues to ask for work permits to manage their newspaper. There's no question in the minds of the Immigration Board that this paper can be run by Bahamians.
Accordingly, the proposed changes at the Immigration Department are expected to enforce the Bahamianization policy of Bahamians First. As a result, Minister Mitchell says it's highly likely that the fees for not only work permits but permanent residence and citizenship will increase substantially.
There will also be increased scrutiny at the border where people say that they are part of the family in a wedding but are actually professional photographers or videographers. There are also, by edict of the Cabinet, to be no work permits issued to foreign fishermen. There will be increased scrutiny for any request for gemologists at various jewelry stores in the Bahamas. Given the report to us that this is a skill that can be taught within a relatively short space of time, the idea is to stop issuing them altogether by next year. There will be increased scrutiny of traveling ad and print salesmen coming into the Bahamas. We are working with the Ministry of Tourism to ensure that local fishing guides in Bimini are not facing competition from outside fishermen, again, using the guise of standards as a means of excluding Bahamians from the right to take tourists out to fish in their own country.
I'm Carla Palmer for ZNS Network News.